afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 523. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. What I'm doing right now with Bull City Hangout is basically taking items from the pages of the Durham Skywriter, putting the show together, and letting you know what's happening today in Durham. And you are also welcome to join me on camera. I have the link there right there in the comments on the Facebook side. This is also airing on Twitter and also YouTube. But if you'd like to join me on camera to promote your business or just hang out, you are welcome to do so. Just click on the link and I'll bring you on right after I do the weather. Okay, let's get started on the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information pages. Let me scroll down here. There are really some great programs and services that are being offered by local nonprofits, also by the city and the county, Durham County as well. So just check them out. And let me just give you some examples real quick. There's the Durham Down Payment Assistance Program to help low-income people buy a house. There is the Septic to Sewer Project to help people with that have, their own septic systems. I think that's the correct term, and for them to join the rest of us on the sewer system. The city will help pay for that for the transition. So that might be really great if you're tired of having that, every 4 or 5 year clean out. So anyway, look into it. It's on the word page. Also, there are programs to help people whose jobs have been affected by COVID, with the rent payments, the mortgage payments, etc. So there's all these great programs. Anyway, just go through the word page and you'll find out. Okay, also there is the Durham Camp spreadsheet. It's put together by 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, and this is it's like a spreadsheet that tells you about all the different camps that are local, also the child care opportunities, etc., including the intercession camps. So 𝗕𝗨𝗨𝗟𝗟 is just a regular person. I mean, she wasn't hired to do this. This is something she wanted to do. So it's really comprehensive. So check it out by going to the word page and then scroll down to where it says Durham Camp Spreadsheet. Okay, let's see what else is on the word page. There's a bunch more. The Durham County libraries are all open until 8, and that does include Bragtown. And let's see what's on the docket at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is an online series of free workshops. They're really great. I've attended quite a few of them. So let's see. With today being Monday, 23rd, there it is. So today, from 2 until 4, there's going to be a free class, Record Keeping for Your Art Business. That sounds like a really good one. Later tonight, from 6 until 8, what's next? Scaling operations. And I was just reading on Reddit. I'm not going to mention, I don't want to shame anyone, but there is a Durham business that apparently, I don't know if franchise is the right word, but they expanded and the quality just plummeted. It must be really hard to scale your operations and to kind of duplicate what you're doing in one spot and duplicate it in more than 2 to 3 spots. So anyway, this might be a really interesting class to take if you are thinking of expanding your operations. So this is going to be, again, this is a free class, and it is from 6 until 8. Also today, from 6:30 until 7:30, marketing your small business. That should be a good one as well. Now, tomorrow at 2, I'll remind you about this tomorrow, but let me just mention, because you do have to, after all, sign up in advance. So tomorrow, there's going to be a free class at 2 o'clock, and it's called Legal Considerations for Prospective Business Owners. Things for you to think about on the legal tip in terms of starting a business. So that's tomorrow. Okay, is that it? Oh, wait, let me scroll down to SCORE. So glad that I take notes. Okay, SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have free mentors. They also have free classes online. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, they're going to have a free class. You created a business plan. Now what? So it's going to be tomorrow at 1 o'clock at SCORE. And SCORE's office I think they moved from Durham to Chapel Hill, but they still serve Durham in addition to Chapel Hill, Carborough, I think Pittsboro. I'm not sure about Hillsboro, but anyway, yeah, so definitely check out SCORE. They have a lot of great programs online, so definitely take a look at what they're up to. Okay, let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. Let's scroll there. I do have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. Let's see where we can get a free test today for COVID. Let's see. So today you can go to Fidelity Investments, 35 Davis Drive, and that is until 4:30. Also, Peach, just north of downtown at 800 North Mangum Street, and that one is until 5. Now, let's see. Tomorrow you can go to Fidelity, Peach, or El Centro Hispano, and the address is everything that you need right there on the health page. Okay, let me scroll back up to Mental T. Emotional intelligence and support coach Nakikia Wilson, and also Dr. Shauna Williams. She is a mental health clinical nurse. They have their Mental T sessions, and this is on Mondays, at least this month, on Mondays at 8 o'clock. It's a free conversation on Zoom, all about mental health challenges, staying well, and just sharing tips and other great conversations. So it's called Mental T. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the American Red Cross is having a blood drive. Let's check that. They're in dire need. They really need help. So today, let's see. The American Red Cross will be at Trinity School of Durham and Chapel Hill. That address is 4011 Pickett Road, and they will be there starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon. They'll be there until 6. Let's see. And then tomorrow, I'll remind you about this tomorrow, but they will be at Grace Lutheran Church starting at 1. I'll tell you about that one tomorrow. And then I think Blood Connections having a blood drive as well. Yes, tomorrow they will be at Northern High School, and they will be there tomorrow from 10 until 3. And of course, I'll remind you tomorrow as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, HELP is open tomorrow. Let me tell you about HELP. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's really great. They used to be over there by the Scrap Exchange. Now they have their very own spot at 4206 North Roxborough Street. So tomorrow, see, they're open on Tuesdays from 10 until 2. And then they're open on Fridays from 1 until 5. Basically, and let me also let you know, this is a project access program run by the county. So this is where you can get rid of, or rather, I should say, donate items that you no longer need, like wheelchairs. In fact, let me go through the list here. Wheelchairs, walkers, bedside commodes, canes, knee scooters, the pickup stick things, tub transfer benches, etc. So if you have something like that you no longer need, and you might be a little ashamed, maybe it's dirty or used, they disinfect everything, they repair everything as needed, and then they long-term loan them to people who need them. And I don't know if you realize wheelchairs are very, very expensive. So it's nice that you can use one. In fact, I got a wheelchair. I borrowed a wheelchair from my aunt last month of her life. She was in a wheelchair. Sometimes it's hard to make that investment, you know. So if you know you're only going to need it for a short time or for a limited time, then go ahead and borrow one from HELP. So they're open tomorrow. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, open tomorrow from 10 until 2. So if you're in need, go ahead and see what they have for you. If you'd like to donate, you can do that as well. All righty. Let's see. Let us go now. Oh, let's click on the big blue button at the top of the health page. Let's see what's happening in terms of support groups. There's a health event button. That's support groups and webinars and meetings, that sort of thing. So let's see what's on the docket for today. Let's see. So today, oh yes, so the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program, they're going to have their virtual, this is a monthly thing, prostate cancer support group meeting. And this is going to be this afternoon from 4 until 6. It's run by Duke and it's free. It's on Zoom. And then tomorrow there's going to be a young adult cancer meetup. I'll tell you about that one tomorrow. You can read about it. You go to the health page, and you click on the big blue button at the top of the page. Okay, now let's go to the Legalese page and see what's happening with Legal Aid of North Carolina. Okay, let's see. They have some really great webinars, really chock full of information. And usually they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays, certain Thursdays, but there's going to be one today, and it is called Medicaid Managed Care Clinic. This sounds super important. So this is a free webinar, and I'll tell you again, it's called Medicaid Managed Care Clinic. It starts at 2:30. It's free. It's online. You can ask questions. You can get the link. So they're on, I think they still are on Facebook and Zoom at the same time, I believe. I should attend in order to make sure. But basically, you can also find out the various ways that Legal Aid NC can help you. So there you go. And actually scroll around the Legalese page, because there are all these different programs. For example, Legal Aid NC, just mention them, in partnership with the NC Hope program, they have a new statewide housing helpline. So they deal with landlord-tenant issues, etc. So also, there's a Straight Talk support group. You need to find out what they're up to. Basically, let me just tell you in case you don't know. So they have these meetings online for now, and they also have a, what's it called? It's like a home for people men who have just been released from prison, certain men, because they have to apply for this and be accepted. So they also take care of them for a while and help them to get back on their feet. In the meantime, they also have these virtual meetings for families of those who are incarcerated. And basically, they just help keep their loved one just, on track for success. So anyway, they're going to have a fundraiser, by the way, on June 4th. You can get a sneak peek by going to the Let's Go page and then scroll down to June 4th and see what that one's all about. But for now, I invite you to check out the Legalese page to see all the different programs that are being offered to people. Okay, now let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page to see what's on the schedule for us Durhamites on May 23rd. Let me scroll down to 23 very quickly. It's going to take a second. It's at the end of the page here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so New Visions of Africa restaurant, as they do every weekday, they give away meals from 3 until 6. Don't be embarrassed. If you are in need and you're hungry, stop by there. They will hand you a meal. Also, did I tell you, between 3 and 6, they're on Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill. Now, Tony Hall and Ivy Birch, they lead the African dance class, which is now back in person at the Hayti Heritage Center, which is fantastic. The class is from 6:30 until 8. So we're talking about cardiovascular exercises. At the same time, you're learning African dance moves. So it's the best of both worlds. It's $10. You can pay online, and then you can attend the class in person at the Hayti Heritage Center. Also, Marva's Fun has her Stay Well virtual line dance class. It's free, it's on Zoom, and it's from 7 until 8. Now, tomorrow, let me tell you about this rabies vaccination clinic. It's offered by Durham County Sheriff's Office, the Animal Services Division. This is where you make a phone call, you set an appointment for your dog or your cat to be vaccinated for rabies, $10 cash only, exact change. And then you can go between 9:30 and 11 or 2 and 3:30. They offer this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So just give them a call and they'll give you the information that you need, and then you can set your appointment. Okay, now also tomorrow, the OSC Writers Circle, OSC, Our Sacred Circles, and Joyous Shout, they will be meeting online tomorrow from 10 until 11. So we're talking about all kinds of different writers. We're talking about different activists and creators, healers, caregivers, etc., all ages, genders, backgrounds, whatever, people who just love to write. They can share their work, their latest work. You can, read a bit of what you're working on, listen to others, give your critique, etc. So this is online. It's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11. Okay, let's see. Also tomorrow at Durham Central Park, story time with Barnaby D. Troll as Miss Kristen leads the young folks ages 2 to 5 in stories and songs and directed play on the playground. So it'll be lots and lots of fun. And after they're done at 11:30, the kids can stay and play on the playground. Sounds great. Now, if it's raining, they'll probably be under the pavilion, although I think a lot of moms and dads probably won't be taking their kids out in the rain. But if you want to persevere, they will be under the pavilion if it rains. Okay, now the grocery giveaway by New Visions of Africa restaurant will be tomorrow. They do this every Tuesday at 12:30. Again, if you're in need, you need the help, you need free groceries, go ahead and do that because it's a federal program and they have the food to give away to people who need the food. Now, here's the thing. They are next door to W.D. Hill, which means if you're on the bus, they're served by the 5 and the 5K. And if you're driving, go around and park in the W.D. Hill parking lot. That's what it's there for. They don't mind at all. Try to get in the top lot because they do have a lower lot, but there's like 12 steps you'd have to navigate while holding a whole bunch of food. So try to get in the top lot if you can. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. I did my show yesterday on TV Skywriter. I hadn't done it for a while. That's my formal interview show. And my guest was Lena Mae Perry, and also Phil Cook was there. Lena Mae Perry and her group, the Branchettes, they've been doing gospel music for like 5 decades. And it was such a joy meeting her and also talking with Phil Cook. He helped her put out her first album at age 83. Yes. Anyway, you gotta watch it. So it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's on Twitter as well. Go to the Patricia A. Murray YouTube channel or just find it on Facebook on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. But that was a joy. And I want to thank Lena, her daughter. Her daughter's name is also Lena, and also Gabby from Music Maker Foundation for setting up that interview. It was so fun. So let's look at the weather. It's 76 right now. It's cloudy. I should say partly cloudy because the sun just came out as I was speaking. It's going up to 80 degrees. It's going to be 80. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. But we're expecting rain around 1-ish. And then again, maybe thunderstorms around 5-ish. I hope not, because my sister's coming to visit. Cookie's going to visit from Chicago. I cannot wait to see her, but I'm supposed to pick her up around 5. So let's hope that it's not stormy because I hate driving in the rain. Anyway, tomorrow it will be 71 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. Let me check the rest of the week, though, because I don't want it to be raining all week while my sister's visiting. Let's see. Which is exactly what we're getting. Okay. Anyway, that's all good. So if you could share this out, that would be wonderful. I would love for more people in Durham to know what's happening here in the Bull City, again, to get help that they need, and also to offer help if they're able to volunteer at different places. So you can see all of that in the Durham Skywriter, Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. My voice is giving out. I'm talking too much. So you have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.